breaking the law, James. You're such a bad boy. With your fancy army jacket and boots. Fun fact about this army jacket, and Silent Hill in general, Camera, would you not? Is that Silent Hill was inspired a lot by the movie Jacob's Ladder. And it has a lot of visual references to it too. For example, James's jacket is almost identical to the jacket worn by the protagonist of that movie. It's kinda neat. There are a lot of visual cues in Silent Hill 3 too. Like the subway looks almost identical to the subway for that movie. But I'll talk about that more when I do that because I bought that game too. For PC. I own it already for console, but I want to record it. Gone pretty far. How far have we gone, James? Let's check out the map. Hey, we're almost there. Looks like we're gonna come out near the flower shop, and then we just have to go to the right up Lindsay Street, and then onto Nathan Avenue, and onward to the park. We're making good time there, James. We'll check out the buildings on the way, though, because you never know what neat stuff might be inside it. What's this say? The Roadrunner. So there might have been an inn or a bar or something up there, but it's not going to let us now. Hello? Oh, a billboard. I wonder if I can get a good look at it. Hold on. Let's turn and look. Silent Hill Farm. So it looks like there's a farm and a ranch on the edge of this town. Which isn't too bad because this is inspired by a town in Pennsylvania. And if you go and look at it, it does look very similar. And has been the center of a pretty nasty series of events. Oh, look, a barn. A run-down barn. Probably full of monsters. But it would have farms on the outskirts too, since a lot of New England was a farming community. So now, we would go to the right and head up here. I'll talk about the town when I don't have anything else to talk about, because we're going to have some events occurring pretty soon. In a moment now. Right about... there we go. Are these marks blood? That shadow just now. Well, James, if you think it's Mary, then that's some wishful thinking. But it was definitely something. Let's see if we can find it. This fog is really gorgeous, by the way. It looks fantastic. This game has aged really well. Like, you can tell that it's old, but it doesn't look terrible. Oh, there's some more blood. Fun fact, this fog is actually flat square pieces, and you can kind of make that out, but it's really obvious in the HD version. It may be HD, but the graphics did not translate well, and I don't know if that's because they just didn't, or because that conversion had a lot of problems. A lot of people really didn't like it, and I can see why. It's not terrible, but it shows that things did not go well. So it looks like... I thought that said solid soup, and I was about to go, what? It looks like our friend went this way. Oh, James saw something. Here's something cool that I wish that more games did, is as you can see, James is looking to the right. He's looking to the right not only because there's a save point, but there are items in here. I don't know why that has to load, but whatever. If something interesting happens, like a door or an object or something that we need to interact with, James will turn and look at it, and we just walk up to it, and James will pick it up. We have a health drink now. And it looks like there's another one right here. There we go. I do wish more games did this. Give me a second to save real quick. Compulsively save. There's an achievement in the console version, at least the HD version, for saving only a few times and completing the game within 3 hours, but one, there is no achievement here, and B, because I'm recording this, I want to save it more often. But yeah. You gonna go out the game? Gonna go out the gate? There we go. But as I was saying, I do wish more games would have their characters look at objects of interest, simply because it's kinda jarring, especially in a horror game, when an object is blinking or glowing. A good example of that would be in Silent Hill Homecoming, when objects of interest, especially health items, glowed bright yellow, kinda orangey. And because all of the cutscenes were in-game render, because you could change his outfit, you'd be having an in-depth conversation with somebody, something desperate or important to be happening, and there would be a giant glowing energy drink just right there in the middle of the screen, and that just completely ruins the mood. 100% shot. Shotted. Ah, another billboard. It says... Girls, girls, girls. I wonder if the billboards change for other people, because that is quite relevant to James, as we'll soon see. There's a lot of sexual imagery in this. Oh. One of the most infamous noises in Silent Hill. Ladies and gentlemen, we have found our radio. Gonna pick it up, James? And bang, we are in our first fight now. Alright, James. Let's see if we can't deal with her. Should be pretty easy.
Is it dead? What the hell is it? It's not human.
It appears to be somebody with a fantastic ass wearing giant Marilyn Manson boots and trapped in a garbage bag. Actually, that's kind of mean. That is the lying figure, our very first monster. It combines the images of sickness and sex, like a lot of the creatures in this game will, given the themes. I wonder if he will comment on it. I don't think he will. No, he won't. But I think he'll comment on this body right here. Dead. Could it have been that creature? What's going on in this town? Probably was. It looked like it was eating it, though I'm not sure how. Although it does have an orifice on the front of its body that will spew acidic sick on you. It didn't do that because A, I think we were too close, and B, we managed to beat it over the head with this stick with nails in it until it died. So it didn't get a chance to. But the lying figure, I will explain as we leave.
Oh yeah. This thing broken? What the? I'd better take it anyway. I might need it.
James, hoarder of things. He will keep a lot of odd things, but that's just because he's in a survival horror game and he knows better, isn't that right, James? Then again, the radio did talk to him in a somewhat familiar voice, and actually if you strain your ears, ignoring the subtitles, you'll hear a little bit extra dialogue. Something very interesting, and I will spoil, I'm sure, throughout this, but I'd like to keep that a little secret for right now. But anyway, once we head out on the main road in a second, there's gonna be lying figures everywhere. Once you discover a monster, you'll find it all over town. But the lying figure, if the camera will not snap back, good. And forgive me for walking. I know it's kind of slow, but when I want to talk about something, I'll walk, not just because it gives me more time to talk, but so I can focus better. But the lying figure, as I said, is symbolic of sex and sickness. It resembles a woman, At least, its bottom half does. And it appears to be restrained, and all the creatures in this game have a kind of slick rubberiness on them, and I believe that the art director said he wanted that to be that way, to have it... Aha, our radio is alerting us they are nearby. But he wanted it indicative of kind of a full-body condom. Also, another fun thing about Silent Hill, the road is gone, so, James, we're gonna have to detour. Let's skirt past these girls. These somewhat ambiguous girls. They might also be dudes, who knows. They do look very female. Let's have a look at this. You wanna look at that for me, James? Yes? No? Maybe? There we go. He's a little fickle sometimes. Something is written on it. Too bad I can't read it because the surface has been rubbed away. And I'm not going to try and read it, but I'll let you guys have a look. I think in New Game Plus, or maybe by doing something special in the game, you can actually read that entire thing. I do know you can look online and find it. I also believe that we need to go this way now. Yes, I think we do. Let's check them out. Yes, we do. I do know where we're going. We will be heading over for the Blue Creek apartment, but before we can do any of that, we do have to go get the key, which is right up there. No! But the lying figure, as I was saying, has the look of somebody being restrained, a look of sickness and helplessness. Symbolic. Squeaky wheels. I know what that is, and we're going to be ambushed by it in a moment. From under this car, I think. No, not this car. Maybe the next car. Ooh, a health drink. Let's pick that up, James. Or let's not. Come on. He's a little fickle sometimes. James, pick that up. Thank you. But yes. They're the image of somebody trapped, someone restrained, either by sickness or by something else. And, as you heard a second ago, that kind of squeaky noise, and I think we'll hear it again in a moment, is one of the noises that they make. And you may say, why the lying figure? Ah, there it is. No, not gonna play with you. It's called the lying figure because when you beat it, if you don't make sure that it's dead, it will start wandering around like that. Let's see if we can get a good look at it. No? It wandered off somewhere. Let's go over here and grab this. It also sounds like a distressed individual, specifically a woman. Let's pick that up. Got the apartment gate key. Now we can get into the apartment. Can I look at this guy? No? Okay. It's an interesting fact about these bodies, but I'll share that a little later. Come on. There we go. But yeah, if you don't beat them right away, they lay on the ground looking like they're dead. And then they skitter around and try to grab your ankles, I guess. They'll try to hurt you pretty good. Let's see if we can go down the alley across from this. It's not where we need to go, but there might be fun items. There are some items scattered around town. Fun places you can look. Excuse me. I have a sneaky suspicion this is just blocked off, though. Maybe, maybe not. That's a big, ugly building. Oh, what are you looking at? There we go. Let's drink. Yay. We will need these, because I'll be doing my best to make sure that James stays alive. Because that's another way you can get a different ending. Is whether or not James, or the player, takes good care of him. If we don't take care of him, the ending will change. Oh, James sees something. You got laser vision, man. You can see perfectly in this fog. Actually, I don't think we can go in the police station. We can look. No? No. Okay. Is there anything of interest over here? I don't think that there is. There's the Happy Burger. Let's go take a look at the Happy Burger. Pretty sure we can go back up Mealy Street in a moment, but... Flip it. There we go. Come on, James, let's go look. It's the Happy Burger. A staple of any Silent Hill game. Can we go in the Happy Burger? No, we can't. Oh well. It doesn't want us here, James. So mean. Trying to remember if there's anything else fun over here. No, but there is a wall. A gigantic wall that says no, you can't go any farther this way. So bad. So sad. For you. No, don't want to play with you. Bye-bye. You can go throw up on something else. Can I go in here? There is one of these buildings I can go in, and I don't remember where it is. So forgive me as I wander aimlessly. If it's too much wandering, I'll just cut it out. I think we're about done wandering. About done meandering. Ah! The camper. Camper. I knew there was something in here. Let's have a look. Come on. Look at the paper. No? Ah. It says... I'll wait... Ah, here we go. I'll wait at Barnelli's. There we go. And James has circled it. I've copied it onto my own map. Good. And now that we've done that, there should be something fun waiting for us over there. I knew there was something I was looking for. Let's save. Saved in the motorhome. Alright then. Anything fun in here? I don't think there is. James doesn't appear to be looking at anything. There is a what looks like a dartboard back there, though. Can we go out? Oh, there we go. Oh, I see. James was polite. He closed the door. I think we can go through here, but maybe not right now. Can we? Yeah, it's locked. We'll be able to go through there later, I'm pretty sure. But for now... Let's go to the bar. Where do we have to go? Just right down the street and a left, and it should be right there. Right across from the Happy Burger. Excellent. Come on, James, let's go get something cool. And avoid all the lovely, lovely ladies who want to make your acquaintance. A fun little tidbit about James's laser sight. He can detect items that are nearby, and nearby doesn't always mean physically able to get. Nearby for the game might be on the other side of a wall, so James might sometimes stand and stare at something that isn't actually there. Let's go in. No? Ah. Oh, there we go. Barnelli's. There we go. This should be their doorway in. Yay! Some fun stuff to see in here. Ah, a map. What's on this map? Some question. Aha! Here's something for people who maybe didn't know where they were supposed to go. If you get lost enough, you would eventually find this location. And this is a bunch of X's on this map letting you know where you can and cannot go. A bunch of these buildings are locked. There might be something of interest over on Main Street, which we now know is the key, and there appears to be a way to go through the Woodside apartment, so this would be your heads up, although it looks like our person came through the apartment the other way. Meaning that, given that question mark, the person who left this map, the person who is waiting here, is probably the body we found that key on. I copied it onto my map. See, James is a smart protagonist. Ah. There was a hole here. It's gone now. Oh, what a beautiful shot. It really is a absolutely gorgeous shot. They used that in Silent Hill 4: The Room, which wasn't originally a Silent Hill game, by the way. It was a different horror game that was rescued by the Silent Hill team and turned into a Silent Hill game. And they tried to link it to this one, since 1 and 3 are part of a set. They tried to make 2 and 4 a set by mentioning James and making references to that, but it doesn't sync up quite well because they aren't actually sequels to one another. On the whole, it's not a terrible game, but it's not that great either. Alright, so we just have to go up and hang a left.
Hey everyone, it's Chaos Child. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, why not leave a like or a comment? Or subscribe to me for even more videos. Thanks again!